What if I told you that the drama on Little People, Big World isn't just about jealousy, but something much deeper? What if Caryn Chandler's role in the Roloff family wasn't only about love, but part of a calculated strategy to gain influence and maybe even take control of Roloff Farms itself? Tonight, we explore one of the most controversial theories in the Roloff world, Caryn Chandler's alleged power play. For years, fans have debated whether Caryn was simply Matt Roloff's loyal partner, or whether she carefully positioned herself at the center of the family's biggest conflicts, especially surrounding Roloff Farms. Once viewed as the heart of the Roloff legacy, the farm has sparked more division than unity. And at the center of it all, Caryn. Was her influence just natural as Matt's companion, or was it a deliberate move to reshape the future of the Roloff family? Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. For Roloff family latest news update, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Caryn's introduction into the Roloff world wasn't just a chance encounter, it came from years of working directly on Roloff Farms. As a longtime farm manager and employee, she wasn't just another face in the crowd. She handled events, pumpkin season, and behind-the-scenes logistics that kept the farm running smoothly. This put her in close proximity to Matt, who was always at the center of decision-making. Over time, what began as a professional relationship seemed to blossom into something deeper, setting the stage for one of the most controversial romances in Little People, Big World history. But Caryn's new role as Matt's partner didn't come without consequences. Amy Roloff, who had spent decades building her life and raising a family on that very land, often found Caryn's presence difficult to stomach. For Amy, the farm wasn't just dirt and crops, it was home, heritage, and the backdrop of her marriage to Matt. So when Caryn became a regular presence at farm gatherings and family functions, the tension was palpable. Viewers picked up on it immediately, fueling debates across online forums about whether Caryn was simply overstepping or deliberately inserting herself into spaces once reserved for Amy. Fan perception has always been divided. On one hand, some see Caryn as a stabilizing influence on Matt, a partner who supports him as he continues to run the farm. On the other hand, a large segment of viewers view Caryn as too involved, questioning why she seems to have a say in matters traditionally belonging to the Roloff children or Amy herself. Was she stepping into the family dynamic out of love for Matt, or was she slowly positioning herself as the woman in charge of the Roloff empire? Speculation grew louder when Matt began making big decisions about the farm's future. The tension over selling parts of Roloff Farms, shutting out his sons from ownership, and navigating public family disputes only added fuel to the theory that Caryn's influence extended well beyond the personal. To some, it looked like Caryn wasn't just Matt's companion. She was his confidant, his right-hand decision-maker, and perhaps even a power player shaping the Roloff legacy behind the scenes. For years, Caryn has been painted as Amy's rival, a woman defined by jealousy and tension. But what if the real story isn't about jealousy at all? What if Caryn's role has been more deliberate, a subtle but steady push towards securing her place in the Roloff empire? Fans are split. Some see her as unfairly targeted. Others believe she's played the long game to make herself indispensable. The truth may lie somewhere in between, but the perception of power, whether real or imagined, continues to fuel the fire. Looking closer at the power play theory, some point to Caryn's strategic presence on the farm. She didn't just enter Matt's life. She became deeply entwined with the family's day-to-day operations. From assisting with events to sharing close interactions with Matt's children, her visibility and influence have steadily grown. Critics argue that these actions go beyond love or partnership. They suggest a deliberate positioning, a calculated effort to become a central figure in both the family and the farm's legacy. Fans online are divided. On one side, supporters applaud Caryn for being a reliable partner and stepping up where others might not. They see a woman committed to family and willing to take on responsibilities that benefit everyone. On the other side, skeptics paint a different picture. Caryn as a manipulative strategist, quietly consolidating her influence while Amy's presence in the narrative fades. Social media threads are full of heated debates, memes, and even theories about whether Caryn's actions are innocent or intentional moves in a larger game. Caryn's response, or notable lack of response, to criticism is equally telling. Rather than engaging in public disputes, she tends to maintain a low profile, allowing actions to speak louder than words. This silence, intentional or not, only adds fuel to the speculation. To some, it signals confidence and grace. To others, it reads as strategic avoidance, a way to avoid public scrutiny while maintaining momentum behind the scenes. Ultimately, this power play perspective raises questions about the future of the Roloff brand. If perception is reality in the eyes of fans, Caryn's growing influence could reshape public narratives, family dynamics, and even how the farm itself is managed. Whether she is a misunderstood partner or a savvy strategist, her presence has undeniably shifted the balance, leaving viewers to wonder, are we witnessing the rise of a new central figure in the Roloff legacy, or just another chapter in a story defined by rivalry and intrigue? At the end of the day, only Matt and Caryn truly know the full story. Was Caryn simply a woman in love, or was she quietly maneuvering to reshape the Roloff family's future in her favor? Between the farm's uncertain fate, the family's ongoing tensions, and the heated debates online, one thing is undeniable. Caryn is no longer just a side character. She has become one of the most controversial figures in the Roloff saga. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time as the story continues to unfold.